Hey guys, it's Damien from Marketing Food Online. I hope you guys are having a great day. So, marketing your food product or any product on Pinterest. That is what this video is going to be about. And I'm actually really excited because I was able to launch a few months back. It was probably actually about a year ago. I launched a program where I offered to help market and promote people's food products through our Pinterest page, which we average right now around 67,000, nearly 70,000 viewers a month on our Pinterest. We have over 100 boards with about 12,000 pins. Now, I don't tell you these statistics to brag about that at all. I tell them because I want you to know that we are launching a new advertising promotional Pinterest marketing campaign, which is going to be a very smaller budgeted. And I'll go over that specifically, what I mean by that. The budget for this, for you guys to promote anything you sell, excuse me. It does not actually have to be a food product because we have 132, I believe it is 132 boards that cover everything from jewelry to food products to a variety of different topics and interests. Okay. And the reason why we do that is that we like to incorporate a variety of marketing interests to draw more attention to our products, which are food-based and food-related. But of course, everybody that does enjoy food obviously has other interests as well. And it may be art deco, it might be architecture, it might be books, it might be toys or exercise or lifestyle. So we have a big variety, and it actually has brought together, we have nearly 9,000 followers on our Pinterest, on our Pinterest boards. And then we have the interaction of nearly 68,000 a month, and this is actually October. So as we get closer to November and approach the holidays now, this skyrockets. Normally around this time of the year, we'll average around 190 to 200,000 a month. So how does this benefit you? Well, here's what I'm going to tell you. So here's how it works. If you have a product and it's listed on Etsy, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care, to be honest with you, where it's located. It can be anything with a URL. Okay, and a URL, of course, is that web page address that's found in the search box. And it does not matter what the product is. It could be a food product you're selling. Maybe it's jewelry, or maybe it's a fashion item on Etsy. Maybe it's on eBay. Maybe it's on Amazon. As long as I can create a pin using that URL, we can promote your product for you in front of this 67,000 monthly viewers. And it can go on a board that is specifically geared towards your product. So, for instance, we have a board that talks about chocolate. And we have a lot of chocolate products that we actually promote ourselves, of course, our chocolate pretzels, chocolate Oreos, those types of things, right? So everything that we make that has chocolate in it, we can actually promote it here on our page. So what I'll do is take the URL from your product. If it's a pair of beautiful earrings, let's say, that you make them and then you sell them on Etsy. And here's the variety. We have tons and tons of boards, right? So these are some of the pins that we have and some silly costume for Halloween, that kind of stuff. And then we have food and such. So go over to our boards here, and you can go through 135 board. There it is. Okay, great. So some of them are recipes, some of them are Halloween, some of them are seasonally driven things, fashions and styles, food business ideas, lights, baking. Okay, so I will take your pin that I've created and I will add it to the appropriate board. So it's one pin. We have actually 5 different ways of promoting your products. Okay. And the first one is a one pin, one promotion, and one board, and it's only $6. So what I'm going to do is put in the description down below, and you can go through the 5 that we offer, 5 different types depending on the amount that you want to promote. Okay. And I'll put them in the description. You can click onto the link, and that will actually take you to marketingfoodonline.com, and you can take a look at what it actually is specifically. It'll be more specific and break down exactly what it is that we can do for you. And as also as the amount of URLs or the listings and the price point for that. So we have it go from 1 all the way up to 20 different products on 20 different boards, and that is $25. That's like around $1 and change each to get your product in front of 67,000 monthly viewers. And as I said before, this actually increases and goes way up towards the holidays. Over the next 2 or 3 weeks, it'll approach probably around 80,000 and then closer to the holidays. Now, these are potential customers. I can't honestly guarantee that there's a customer who's going to purchase the product, right? But we will have, of course, we can guarantee what we actually see on there as far as the amount of monthly viewers. So there's a huge variety of products, of snacks, subscription boxes, cakes, anything that you can imagine, and fashion and so on. and we get a lot of interest on our pages. So the idea is this: you can promote on a budget, specifically narrow down a specific board that is related to something you sell, and then from there we basically promote it for you, but at a price that a lot of people can afford, and you can work into your advertising budget if you have one, or if you're just starting out. Obviously, by spending, I believe, by the way, I'm taking a look at our notes here. Okay, so 10, so you can promote 10 products as well on 10 separate boards, or you can promote them on the same board. That's up to you. You simply let us know. 10 products, it's only $20. That's $2 each. $2 a product to promote in front of 67,000 potential customers. That's like half of a penny each customer. It's crazy cheap. So the reason why I'm super excited about this is that we had revamped it. We sat down and we figured out some ways to make it affordable, to help everybody out to get on. These are some silly Halloween things, by the way, silly pajamas and cookies and eyeglasses and a variety of things. Basically, so we created an affordable way to promote your products and your listings directly from your URL. So, and the other thing to think about is that once your pin is put up, when people click on that, by the way, it's going to take them to the listing, which is in your shop. So the reason why I say that is it's important. If you're obviously selling, let's say 100 items, you don't necessarily need to promote 100 items. Okay, guys, you could promote 5 of them. You can promote 6 of them. Okay. And you're going to draw those people into your shop, not just your listing, because if they go to, let's say, your Etsy shop, if you have an Etsy store, right, or Amazon, doesn't matter. Like I said before, they click on that product, it's just going to bring them to that listing, which then they're going to see your store and obviously your multiple items of listing. So you can get many other clicks and many other views on other products. So you don't necessarily have to, if you have 100 items, you don't need to be spending a fortune promoting all of them, just a few to get people in the door, in a sense. Okay. So, and on, like I said, these are all of the different boards that we offer. And based on the type of product that you have. Now, by the way, one other thing that I do is we're part of these group boards where other people who have a tremendous amount of traffic, we've grouped up with them. For instance, this is one in particular, cat behavior. Now, I know that may sound odd, but there's a lot of obviously cat lovers and cat products. So if let's say you had a product that's cat related, this has 54,000 pins. Those are honestly not my pins. Those are not all of my pins. I have added to this board. But cat behavior, it's a group board. There are multiple pinners on here. So this creates a huge amount of traffic. So if you had, for instance, a product that is cat related, this would be a board that would be a gold mine for you because there is a ton of pins and followers on this board. Okay. And those are the types of boards that we have here on Pinterest. So I just wanted to bring this video to you guys. We were really super excited about finally getting this up and running. We had launched this a while back, but we adjusted it so it makes it much more affordable for you to create either just one promotion, one product, or you can go up to 20. If you have more than 20, give us a contact, let us know, touch base with us, and we can work out an even better deal than the $25 for 20 pins. Okay. So with that being said, I want to wrap it up, and I thank you guys for checking this out. And if this is something you guys are interested in, the holidays are literally around the corner. For all intents and purposes, you might want to think about advertising for the holiday season with some of these boards and getting your products out there and in circulation on those pins. Once it starts to get pinned and repinned and over and over and over, it becomes this tidal wave and it just goes everywhere. So I appreciate it, guys, and we'll see you guys on the next video. And as always, if you're not subscribed, check out our subscribe button. Click that button. We have over 400 types of videos to show you how to promote and create food businesses, food products, anything related to food. But many of the things I discuss on our channel, of course, can be applied to any product. So take care, guys. We'll talk to you soon.